If you are looking for a compact fan heater, I cannot recommend Dreo enough. We have one of their other small compact fans, and my husband has taken it and has used it in his office the last 2 winters, and I wanted one for my office. So let me show you the Atom 320 that I just got. This is a brand new release. It has some new features. Let's check them out. Now to start off with, this is one tiny footprint. It is one sleek little space heater, and you can tilt it whichever way you want. It has a handle on the back for easy carrying, and it does have little rubber feet on the bottom, and it has controls on the top and a remote. But don't let this small size fool you. I know just how powerful these can be when you set them in your space, especially when you're focused on an area in the room that you're in. Say you're at a desk, where I'll be using this. And then it does come with a non-grounded, looks like about a 6-foot cord, which is really nice to have that much spread. Let me plug it in. So now it's on. It shows the tiniest little red icon here that has it showing that it has power. I wish it didn't have any icon at all, but I've noticed that every single space heater has that. It is definitely a safety standard, and that is the most minimalist one I've seen. It does come with a manual and a quick start guide that will basically show you everything you need to know really fast. And then all the controls, again, are on the top and on the remote. Now to start off with, let's turn it on. And it shows that it's running at high 3. I believe it has 3 different modes. So let's go through those real quick. We have eco mode, fan mode, so it can just be a fan, and heat mode. And in heat mode, you can go down to heat level 1 and all the way up to heat level 3. So only 3 heat modes. And it operates at 1500 watts, and it promises to deliver warm air in just 2 seconds. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is already super, super hot, way hotter than I need it to be. This is going to warm my space so fast, and it is so quiet, whisper quiet. So I'm just gonna have it run as a fan so it's not overheating me, because it really is that hot and it's not cold yet here, so I don't need the heat yet. But what I love is that not only does it get really hot really fast and it has really nice flow, but I can barely hear this. It says it is a 34 decibel fan slash heater, and I do believe that this is very quiet. Let me let you listen to it for a moment. Right now it is at level 2 fan. And here's level 3 fan. And of course that was right near it. You probably won't be near it, so let me put it over here. That's really quiet. Now it has a few other features I want to point out to you. The first is that you can mute it. And now it's muted, so now if I do anything, it's not gonna beep at me. So that's really nice. And it also has, if you press 2 of the buttons next to a lock, it'll go into child lock, and it's counting down. And now it's in child lock, so now none of the buttons work. Also really nice if you have kids and you just wanna hold that again to unlock it. And then we gotta talk about the smarts that are built into this for safety. Now, of course, this is ETL certified, but if you tip it over, it's going to beep at you, even though it's muted, and it's going to turn off immediately. It also has overheat protection, of course, that child lock, and it's made of materials that are not going to burn. So lots of smarts going on here. I love that it can be a fan when I want it to. So this could just live at my desk through the summer as a fan and through the winter as a heater. That's lovely on its own right. It's not oscillating. You may notice that. It just stays in one place, but you can aim it. So if it's down on the floor, you could aim it upwards, or maybe it's up on a cupboard. You can only aim it straight though, so you can't aim it down at you, only straight or up. But that still gives you some control, and wherever you put it, it's going to stay. And I just love the way it looks. It's so clean. Now, one last piece I want to point out is the eco mode, since I haven't talked about it. And in eco mode, you actually choose which temp you want it to heat to. So let's say I want my room to be 70 degrees, and then it's going to sense the temperature and change how high or how low its heat's flowing depending on what it is sensing. So it's a smart way to keep your space heated without running it on high constantly. It will turn off when needed. It just does exactly what you want it to do. And it just turned off because it is in fact 70 degrees in here, so it doesn't need to heat at all. Now, minus the child lock, all the same controls are on the remote. There's only one different button on the remote, and that is that it has a light button, which turns off the big light, but it still will leave on very dimly that power light and what mode it's in. So you'll still be able to see those, but just much more dim. So that's nice as kind of a sleep mode as well, that you can get those lights really nice and dim. Overall, I'm incredibly impressed. I expected that I would love this. I have loved everything I've tried from Dreo, and they have not let me down with the Atom 320. I think you're going to really like this space heater as well. Perfect for your small spaces, either small rooms or corners of the room where you're going to be spending a lot of time. This will keep you nice and toasty all winter long.